Well, as you can see, just arrived at Denbigh Castle, and what a scorcher. Saturday morning, just waiting for Pete to arrive. We're going to head down to the Mental, have a bit of a chat. I've got a big tripod with me today. What I want to do today is some steady zoom shots and stuff, which I haven't done for some time. And also, me and Pete will be having a bit of a chat, a bit of an update. So that's on the agenda today, so hopefully Pete will pull up in a minute. And then we'll head down to the Mental. And with setting up the tripod and that, we may have some bit of attention. I don't want it really, but it may happen. It seems to be tripods seem to attract unwanted attention for some reason, and we're going to be there for some time chatting and what have you, so we may get some unwanted attention. Hopefully not, but if it happens, it'll get documented. So yeah, beautiful day, so hopefully Pete will turn up in a minute and we'll head down to the Mental. Well, we're here on the top road of Mental. It's Pete. Say hello, Pete.
Hello.
And as soon as just before I was going to start recording, 2 tractors. So it's not only cars, it's going to be tractors. So yeah, it's absolutely cracking day today. So we're just going to get some, well, what I want is some zoom shots, some steady zoom shots from the top road. And we'll be having a bit of a chat and what have you. And as I said, hopefully no unwanted attention. What do you reckon?
Well, we'll have to say about that.
Yeah, we can't guarantee it. So anyway, obviously, basically, as you can see, top road, Mental. And it'll be just a mixture of a bit of a chat and hopefully no unwanted attention and some long shots. So let's get on with it. Just setting up, just getting a few shots on top road, and then we're going down to the gates and what have you. And contrary to what some people may think, you know, the last time I was in here having a wander around the grounds,
9 months ago.
over a year.
Over a year.
Yeah, it was April last year, April 2018. The last time I had a wander around and there was no security then. Well, there was Elwyn, but I don't think you can count him as paid security. So yeah, it's over a year. It's about 12 months, 14 months, isn't it? April, May, June, something like that. Yeah. So that's the last time I had a good wander. And as I was saying, we were talking about it before. I was saying to Pete, you were asking me, am I bothered about going in? I may have mentioned it in an earlier video, but I'm not really. Not going for a tour like I used to, because I've got all that. I'm just quite happy doing what I'm doing, just filming from the perimeter. You know,
there's not really a lot going on inside now.
No, there isn't.
You know,
is there?
It's really dangerous.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So that's what I'll be doing. I might have the 1 or 2 interruptions, but it's not going to stop me. I'll be back, as Annie would say. So yeah, get a few shots from top road, and then we'll head down to the gates and we've got to go to the cinder track, haven't we?
Oh, we've got
to. Is it haunted?
That. Yeah, it's definitely haunted.
He's just saying that the cinder track's haunted. I never knew that. Tripod definitely makes all the difference to get a steady shot. I'll just zoom in. You can see there's some sort of truck there and a digger and what have you. But generally, there's not a lot going on at the moment. What do you reckon, Pete, about He's in the middle getting a shot. What do you reckon about the trees? Do you think a lot of these trees are preserved, that they can't chop them down?
Yeah, as far as I've been told, they're actually listed in the same way the building is, if that's correct. I don't know. But it seems like they're just getting chopped down willy-nilly.
Yeah, looks like it, doesn't it? Whether they know or not. Because Bringolai, do you remember Bringolai?
I do,
Top ward.
Yeah.
Listed building, gone.
It down.
Vamooshed.
I thought there was rules against that.
And it had, apparently it had bats and stuff in it, and you can't touch a building if bats are in it, but that went years ago, that. But yeah, as you can see, the buildings just in front of the morgue there, normally you wouldn't be able to see them, but because of the trees have been taken down, you can see a lot of the buildings.
Who's actually chopping the trees down? Is it Jones and Brothers?
I don't know, I have no idea.
It seems like they're above the council.
Okay, further to the little discussion on one of my videos last night or last evening about the sign, trespassers will be prosecuted. You can only be prosecuted if you've done damage. Bird of prey there, isn't it? You into your birds of prey, what's that?
Yeah, I like the bird.
Yeah, you can only, if you've done damage or you've taken something, stolen something, it's only then you can be prosecuted. Otherwise you haven't committed a criminal offence. So there was a bit of a discussion about that last evening. You may wander onto private property on purpose, or you may inadvertently, because it's very easy to wander onto land and you don't realise that you're trespassing, that you're actually trespassing, but the landowner has to take it to court and prove that you have actually caused damage or he's suffered a loss. If you can't do that, then you've committed no offence and you cannot be prosecuted. So there it is, folks. Well, it's S-passers. So remember, don't S-pass on private property. And if you are S-passing, don't do any damage or don't steal anything. Otherwise you won't be prosecuted. So there's the infamous front buildings, which the front panels, they've repaired them. Oh, they've gone in again, have they?
Yeah, there's another one gone in.
Oh, they've gone in again. This was since, I was here last. It's the same part as well. Just zoom in and show you. There, it's gone in again. Now that is criminal damage. Whoever's done that. You know, you can climb through a hole in the fence or something, you're not doing any damage there, but that's criminal damage and there's no point, no need for it. So
they don't even need to break the fence.
No.
Carry on walking down past it on the left hand side, you can get downside of one of them.
There's a gap, yeah. So anyway, obviously basically, there's the front buildings. I'll just set the tripod up and get a bit of a long shot, a long steady shot. So remember, don't S-pass. And just at the bottom of the screen there was a clock there, but that went years ago. That got stole years ago there. If you look up the history and wherever, it was actually donated to the hospital, and it's worth something too from what I've read and all that, but probably melted down for scrap now. Yeah, it was the last time. I'll just check. See, camera record mental equals car. You see that? Thank you. You see there, that's where we got in when we went to have a word with security. That was completely open. See the danger, keep out on that. But the thing is, you only got to walk, what is it, 10 feet? I'll show you now. And all you got to do is just step over that. That's what, 2 feet, something like that. So what is the point of doing that? It's pointless, wasn't it? Big massive sign about 10 feet, and there's another gap there.
Get in here as well.
There's another gap there. So you tell me. Anyway, we're heading to, where are we going now?
The cinder track.
Which is haunted, just in case I never mentioned it. So this is it, cinder track. This is haunted. Just in case I never mentioned it.
Try it next time.
We'll wait and see if the infamous piece of security fencing has gone in. It's been repaired that many times, this piece, isn't it? It's been pushed in and repaired. Pushed in, repaired, so we'll see. Last week it was okay, it was solid, but we'll see today. This is about a week later. See if it's been pushed in.
Well, that's a bit weird, isn't it? If you look at that top window over there, it's got a reflection in it. Somebody put a board up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It can't be a piece of glass.
Unless, is it not you can see through? Is it wholly the back of it?
Yeah, it seems like.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
It's because it's that nice of a day, isn't it?
You can see like a
blue
branch or something, yeah. Yeah. You can see it cleared all that. And it's all overgrown now. It wouldn't be that much bother clearing it again, but it shows you. Now, see if this panel's in one piece. The infamous piece of security fencing. Is it? Is it? It is. Oh no, it's been pushed back. They've been trying it. Bent. See if it's... Yeah, it wasn't like that when I was here last. They've been trying to push it back. See, it's bent like hell. That barbed wire was like flush at the top of it. So they've had a go at it.
Where's the famous sign gone, Dave?
Yeah.
It'd be nice to get that back, wouldn't it, as a souvenir for yourself?
Yeah.
So if anyone's got it...
Yeah. And I left my card as well, that's gone.
Maybe pop a link underneath and let us know where you did it round here for him back.
Yeah, it's no sign.
You want it back, don't you?
No sign of it, is there? Yeah.
There's a gap in that fence there. Whether somebody's tried to pull it.
By where now?
Up there.
There was a gap in the corner. Just go back, see if... That's the inner skin. You can see it from here. I think you may be able to. Where did I see it? Anyway, obviously, basically, nah, it's too overgrown. There was a gap. You right in the corner there. You can't see it now from here. So yeah, no sign of anyone. No sign of any movement. As per usual. And I said, didn't I, in my last update, when I went down to the front gates, I says, nothing ever happens down here.
No.
Half an hour later, it all kicked off.
Well, there has something happened. I don't know if you spotted it. It seems like when we come down before, the diggers were out and the bobcats. Can you see anything, Graham, what's changed? Maybe you've already seen it, but I've just spotted something different to me.
Yeah, there.
There's an embankment, isn't there?
Yeah, there, and it's been dug out there, and all that lot there, yeah. Yeah, I did spot that. So they've been doing something. And see there, where they've been going through there. See the track marks and stuff. So I don't know. That's all they seem to be doing, isn't it? Just clearing, chopping trees down and... So... Anyway, obviously, basically, they've had a go at it, but they haven't succeeded. But why? Because there's loads of ways you can get in. There's no need, is there?
Maybe they've got a shortage on pallets.
Yeah, we were just discussing then about with them being listed buildings. Like you were saying about why it's taking so long, isn't it? Because how long has it been now? It's been ages, isn't it?
Well,
and nothing seems to be done, but these things, I know with building and planning, it takes time, doesn't it?
Yeah. But there's been more than enough time. Been more than enough time to do planning. But I think it's the actual working out what buildings can be took down and what can't, and it just seems to be going on for years.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. We shall see. Where we're heading out to the chapel.
Yeah, let's go and see the chapel.
Up to the chapel end. Right. Chapel end. And we're going in, aren't we?
Pardon?
We're going in.
Oh, we're going in. We're
We'll go
not
in.
over the fence, but we're going in.
Yeah, we're going in. Just a few yards in.
We're doing no harm.
And you'll see no damage will be done. Now, although saying that, it's probably a good 15-foot security fence, you know. But
and another thing, I've been looking through old YouTube clippings, videos, and this field here is a public right of way.
Is it?
When you get behind the security van itself.
Bloody hell, I never knew that.
Do you know who said that?
No.
One of the security guards to another chap on YouTube.
Yeah. Didn't know that. So you learn something new every day.
So it'd be worth finding out if that's right.
Yeah.
Have a look at the old maps and stuff.
Yeah. And as you can see, all open. So no damage has been done. Oh, even more overgrown since I was here last. You can see the permanent pathway, isn't there?
Yeah.
Through the nettles.
It's well cut
Bit
out.
there. So this is the chapel end, because there's a chapel here. And there's no sign of any movement, as per usual. Very overgrown. Very overgrown.
Yeah, apparently along the fence line it's a public right of way.
Is it?
That's what the security guy said on YouTube.
I'll have to look into that.
And he said he does know that for a fact on the video. He did actually say that.
Yeah.
Maybe he's been told that.
Shows you. Anyway, obviously, basically, the chapel end on a beautiful Saturday morning.
If I'm on there and they say, look, can you leave? That's not a problem, I'll go straight away.
Exactly.
But as for going on there, there's no rule within the law saying I can't go on there and I'll film it and talk about it. There's nothing, I'm not doing any harm. If they can prove I'm damaging or breaking to get in or criminal damage,
Yeah.
well, get your cameras out,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
It's the kids they should be worried about.
Yeah.
It shocked me could have a go at you for standing outside the complex.
Yeah. Yeah, it is the majority of the damage is the kids getting in, yeah. For some reason they've got to spray paint and just damage stuff.
The top and bottom of it is brain. They haven't even got the funds to secure the outside perimeter.
No, no.
Because if they did, they'd have it. But then in hindsight, they're probably thinking, well, why should we? Because it's only going to get broken.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Because it's peppered with gaps and that now, and
Yeah.
the little bits that they repair, they're even damaging them, and there's no need because there's other gaps, so it's amazing.
The only way they're going to stop it is to put dogs on it and 4 security guards.
Yeah, yeah.
A box on every corner of the building, well, one on each side.
Anyway, just heading towards the chapel now. And another thing that riles me is spray paint, especially on a chapel as well. Bad enough
No
on
models there, is there?
bad enough, you know, on a not normal derelict old building, but not a chapel. Anyway, I'm not going to start. you won't stop me. Gets me that. And I just do not see the point of spray painting anyway. I never have done, and I never will do. But you know, on a chapel, and I'm not exactly religious, but I don't know. Look at that. What's the point of that? There's more been added to it as well since I was here last. I think there is. Anyway, I don't think they were there. That side there, but
I mean, the only way you can document the place is by going in the ground, really.
yeah,
Like I say, I do think going over the fence is, well, it's
Yeah.
not for us.
yeah. Not the inner security fence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
But you'll only see the real changes if you do hop in and around.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Whoa. It smells.
There's an urgent works notice on
Smells
this.
very musty in there. See? Two again.
There's an urgent works notice on this chapel.
Yeah.
To be done, but
Yeah.
nothing's been done, and this has all been smacked down. At some point.
Yeah. And that is the morgue there, by the way, which, according to the plans I've seen, is going to be demolished, but the buildings behind it, they're going to be kept. But what actually will happen, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, when you get around here, you go up the little path. As you get around the side bit there, you can cut straight across and hop up straight over the fence.
Yeah.
That's the way I've been going.
Yeah. Spray paint again.
Maybe that's something to do with the public right away, that gate there.
Yeah, I'll have to check that. Be worth looking into that. Some of the glass has either been removed or it's fallen in. Probably fallen in actually. Yeah, this chapel is one of the buildings. That building there, a block by the cinder track, the nurses' home, and the front buildings, of course. They're all planned to be saved, but as I say, what exactly will happen is another thing. Oh, flies. The car there outside the security, but there's no sign of any movement. So we've just come out of the chapel end now, and as you see these gates here, the reason the gates have been put there for the Kai Dai is because people were parking here. You'd come here at night, there'd be probably about 4 or 5 cars all parked here. I used to go in through the chapel end, but he's tried to stop it now, but I suppose he just parked there, not lay by there. Hey? My mate.
Okay.
You coming across?
It's got to be by that, hasn't it?
Yeah. That is good enough. Not today.
Him?
Yeah, it is him, yeah. He's probably on the phone to the police in a minute.
Maybe we should go on and have a little chat.
He's putting his camera on.
You.
I think he's putting his camera on.
I think he loves it.
He's going to lock up and come and have a chat, I think.
Yeah. You broke security lock.
Let's lock it up.
There's he now.
There he comes.
I'm going to tell you straight, Graham.
Oh, God.
I'm going to send you packing.
Should we give him the silent treatment? Just don't say nothing to him. Because you can't get a word in anyway,
I think he's actually enjoying it. He loves the power as well, you can see it, that's why he's coming over.
Yeah.
It's definitely him.
That's all it is, yeah. I've got him zoomed in right now, yeah. You can get a selfie. See what sort of mood he's in today.
Smile, you'll be on YouTube after. I wonder if you're going to annoy him filming, and he did say. Maybe he wants to tell you off for putting them on YouTube, right?
The only footage I've got on him on YouTube is filmed from public property. So you can't say that. Because, well, he will do probably. A long walk, wasn't it? How are you? You alright?
Can we stop the videos?
We're in public place, we can.
Don't do this. It's private land.
Can we come in?
It's private land, that's why don't take the picture from there.
We can from public. We can film private land from public.
What?
We can film from public place.
Which one?
Here.
Private property.
Private landlord.
Yeah, we
No,
can,
no,
yeah.
no. Ask the police.
What?
You can film here. You can go in the buildings. Well, you can go in the grounds, but not in the building. As long as we don't break an entry.
Always this one, the private land.
Yeah, we know that, yeah.
Don't take the pictures.
Can you even press any buttons? Who broke the security lock?
Yeah, that's right.
Who broke it?
Please.
You never even rung it.
He's on the phone to the police.
No, he's never even rung it. You need to dial it first.
We're not doing anything wrong.
Yeah, these two guys come from there to there. And you say CCTV camera, body camera.
Tell them we're in public property.
Yeah, this private house.
We're not in the grounds.
I explained to him this private land, but still he never understands. Yeah, please soon.
I never even rung it.
You can film private property from public.
Please explain
We're not-
to you this private property, public property, I don't care, okay?
You can't
Yeah.
break an entry, but if this is open, we can walk on. It's only trespassing.
No, still, I explained to you, you never understand, that's why. You by self do here, never anybody tell you, that's why, okay. I explained to you, this private land, don't take the picture, but still you continue.
Because we can, that's the law. We're not breaking any law.
So, no problem,
Did you break security lock? You?
right,
Who broke it?
right,
Who broke security lock?
you,
Me?
yeah.
Me?
So he's accusing
It was
Pete.
him last time.
Just accusing anyone that the first
Everyone
person he
breaks
meets.
security lock, yeah?
Joke, innit? Absolute joke. About time they educated these security guards with the law. They're all the same, aren't they? They're all the same.
See you on YouTube.
Filming you, filming me. It's like a standoff, innit? I'm going, I've had enough of him. Although he was a bit calmer today, if I do to him.
I'll see you next time.
He's just standing there filming us, well, so we're filming him back. Anyway, at least he was in a better mood this time. Right, tried to educate him with the law, but he wouldn't have it. But he's, well, apparently Pete reckons he hasn't phoned anyone, but he was pretending he phoned the police, so they've obviously basically anyway got better things to do. Well, at least this broke his day up. It's 5 minutes of his time. You can't get through to him, can you?
Like that.
At least he was in a bit of a better mood, wasn't he?
Yeah.
A bit calmer, but he doesn't listen, does he?
Probably because it's too.
Well, yeah, that's true. Anyway, obviously, basically. So we're back at the castle. Pete's just putting his stuff in the back of his car. So as you can see, our friend Pete got the blame today. The other week I got the blame, but it's Pete's fault today, some security lock or something. And he phoned up, well, Pete reckoned he didn't phone anyone, but the invisible police, no one turned up. So anyway, obviously, basically that's the end of another, well, more or less update and a bit of a chin wag on this one. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.